So I just got back from Vegas and I'm reunited with my mom. Oh my gosh, you guys, like this, I can't handle it, being apart. It's so like, I cried when I got back. So the show, are you dancing? Are you dancing? This is why, okay? I'm obsessed. And he like doesn't want to sit anymore. He just wants to stand all day. So I felt amazing going on stage. I looked even better than I did in the first show, and I was very happy with my physique for Chicago, but we tightened everything up even more. That's what usually happens when you compete back-to-back shows like that. You just get tighter and tighter, but in a good way. You know, for me, I don't have that really muscular, masculine type of look, and I never want that look. I didn't win, but if I like had the opportunity to do everything over again, I wouldn't have changed anything. That was the best that I could bring. So the way the whole points thing works is that you have different shows that are classified they're different tiers. Some shows have first place, let's say 16 points. Some shows first place is 8 points. Do not have enough points still to qualify to be in the Olympia. If you did not qualify in last year's Olympia by placing top 5, you have to compete, and the top 20 girls with the top 20 points get into the Olympia. So again, because I didn't compete and I'm starting off late, I only had 3 shows to make this happen. There are girls that have been competing all year, so they've been racking up those points. I had Chicago, Vegas to do it, which I was hoping I'd get it done there. So that's it. Got third. Do not have the points that I need. I think that's it for me. You know, throughout this whole process, it didn't turn out the way that I thought. And it's not even about the shows because I still have the opportunity to earn the points to get to the Olympia, but I just don't think that that's where my heart is right now. All I'm thinking about is Breton and Whitney, and that's it. Like my family, and it just things kind of just changed on my road to Olympia, just my thought process. And this is something that I have been thinking about now. It's not that, you know, this happened and all of a sudden I decided, no, I really put a lot of thought into it, and it's just not as easy for me to compete anymore. It's not doable, obviously, but I'm not willing to risk, or I guess, what's the word, like
sacrifice.
Sacrifice, give up certain things. You know, if I do it once or twice, okay, but like I can't every month. I can't do that. Not with a 7-month-old at home. I'm not willing to do that. So I can't wait to get back home. I made the decision literally last night, and so guess what I'm doing tonight? I'm flying out to Connecticut with little man so that my mom can take him for a few days. And that, you guys, was the hardest decision for me. I was like, no way, not happening. I'm not leaving him, I'm not anything. And you know, Whitney spoke to me and he's like, listen, this is your last shot. I know how badly you want to be in the Olympia, which I do. It's 1 week. Like, we will figure it out. We will make it happen. I will do everything that I can do to support you and help you. And he made me feel better about Breton, because really, you guys, that was like, yes, it's gonna be challenging, but I can handle anything. I'm not worried about it. But it's him. He's who like wasn't letting me move. Like I didn't wanna leave him. You know, I had planned to do Chicago and Vegas, and I was really hoping to have qualified for Olympia in those shows, because I planned my whole summer made, plans with my mom to come down to Florida from Connecticut to help me with the baby so that I was able to do everything that I was gonna do. Wasn't able to get it done. And so my last shot at this is the Tampa Pro next week. It's 16 points first place. I need to place at least top 4 to be able to get the Olympia. That should get me in. My goal is to get first, of course. And I've never had to do this ever. I've always been qualified. If my 2016 placing counted, I wouldn't need to do this because I placed 3rd, but I didn't compete in 2017 at the Olympia, so it is what it is. This is a sport, and I had 2 choices. Either I continue on, I figure out a way to deal with the obstacles that I have and do it and make it happen and take that last shot, because it is my last shot into the Olympia, or I just didn't do it. But the more that I sat with the thought of it, I knew that if I didn't do it, I would probably regret it.